Could you tell me a little about your home? I'm curious to know what kind of place you live in.
Sure, I'd be happy to share. I live in a small but comfortable house that has 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and a small balcony.
That sounds nice. Is your home located in a busy area or is it in a quiet neighborhood?
My neighborhood is actually very peaceful. There isn't much traffic, and most of the people around are friendly and calm.
Do you like the overall atmosphere of your home and the area you live in?
Yes, I really enjoy it. My home feels warm and welcoming, and the area around it is clean and safe.
What about your room? How would you describe your personal space?
My room is simple but well organized. I have a bed, a desk, a wardrobe, and a small shelf where I keep my books and a few decorations.
Do you spend a lot of time in your room or do you prefer other parts of the house?
I spend most of my time in my room, especially when I'm studying or relaxing, but I also enjoy sitting in the living room with my family.
What is your favorite part of your home?
My favorite part is the balcony because it gets fresh air and sunlight, and I like sitting there in the morning with a cup of tea.
That sounds peaceful. Do you often invite friends to your home?
Yes, sometimes. My friends like visiting because the atmosphere is cozy, and we usually sit together in the living room and talk for hours.
If you had the chance to change one thing about your home, what would it be?
I would probably make the rooms a little bigger, especially the kitchen. But overall, I'm very happy with how my home looks and feels.
It seems like your home is a very comfortable place. Thank you for describing it so clearly.
Thank you for asking. I always enjoy talking about my home because it's a place where I feel relaxed and happy.
I'm really interested to know more about your home. How long have you been living there?
I've been living in this house for almost 7 years now. My family moved here when I was in school, and we've stayed ever since.
7 years is a long time. I'm guessing you have a lot of memories connected to this place.
Absolutely. Many important moments of my life happened here. Birthdays, celebrations, late-night study sessions, and family gatherings. The house feels like a part of my story.
That's beautiful. How would you describe the overall style or design of your home?
Our home has a simple and modern design. We don't have too many decorations, but everything is neatly arranged. My mother loves soft colors, so most of the rooms are painted in light shades like cream and gray.
That sounds soothing. What about the furniture? Is it modern, traditional, or a mix of both?
I'd say it's a mix. The living room has a modern sofa set and a TV unit, but the wooden dining table is quite traditional. It actually belonged to my grandparents.
Wow, that must feel special, having something meaningful in the house.
It really does. Every time we sit at that table, it reminds us of family history and the stories my grandparents used to tell.
Do you have any plants or decorations that add charm to your home?
Yes, we have several indoor plants. My mother loves them, and I think they make the home look fresh and lively. We also have a few framed pictures and paintings on the walls.
Nice. What about your kitchen? Many people say the kitchen is the heart of the home.
That's true. Our kitchen is small but very organized. Everything has its place: spices, utensils, containers, and appliances. My mother spends a lot of time there, and she keeps it very clean.
What kind of view do you have from your home? Anything interesting outside?
From the balcony, we can see a small park. Children play there every evening, and sometimes the sound of their laughter reaches our home. It's refreshing to see greenery and activity.
That must create a positive environment. Do you feel your home reflects your personality?
Yes, I think so. My room especially. It's quiet, organized, and simple, just like me. I don't like too many things, so I keep it minimal.
Do you prefer living in a house, or would you rather live in an apartment someday?
For now, I like living in a house because it feels more open. But in the future, I might prefer a modern apartment with good facilities. It depends on where life takes me.
That makes sense. Finally, what do you value the most about your home?
The comfort. No matter how busy or stressful the day is, coming back home gives me peace. It's the place where I feel safe, loved, and myself.
That's wonderful. Your home sounds like a very warm and meaningful place.
Thank you. I enjoyed talking about it.
Earlier, you mentioned a little about your home. Can you describe each room in more detail? Let's start with your living room.
Sure. Our living room is the first room you see when you enter the house. It's spacious and bright because it has a big window that lets sunlight in. There's a comfortable gray sofa, a glass-top center table, and a TV mounted on the wall. We also have a small shelf for books and family photos.
That sounds inviting. Do you spend a lot of time there?
Yes, especially in the evenings. It's where we sit together, talk about our day, and sometimes watch movies.
Nice. Now tell me about your kitchen. You said it's organized. Can you explain more?
Of course. Our kitchen has two sections, the cooking area and a small countertop for preparing food. All the utensils hang neatly on hooks, and the spices are arranged in labeled jars. We have a refrigerator, a microwave, and a few shelves full of cookware. Everything is easy to find.
That sounds very neat. What about your bedroom? How is it set up?
My bedroom is simple. I have a single bed, a study table, and a wardrobe. The walls are light blue, which gives a calm feeling. I've also placed a small indoor plant near the window. It makes the room feel fresh.
Do you decorate your room with posters or photos?
Not really. I prefer a clean and minimal look. I only have one framed quote on my wall that says, "Stay focused, stay kind."
Nice. Now tell me about your bathroom. Many people struggle to describe it in English.
Our bathroom is small but modern. It has a shower area, a sink with a mirror, and a cabinet where we keep toiletries. The tiles are white, so it always looks clean.
What about a guest room? Do you have one?
Yes, we do. It's a simple room with a double bed and a small closet. Guests usually stay there when they visit. We keep extra blankets and pillows in that room.
And finally, your balcony. You mentioned the view earlier. Can you describe the balcony itself?
The balcony is narrow but long. We have a couple of chairs and a small table where we enjoy tea in the evening. My mother keeps potted plants there, flowers, herbs, and even a small money plant. It's one of my favorite places in the house.
Your home sounds peaceful and well-designed. You described everything clearly.
Thank you. Talking about my home actually makes me feel grateful for it.
You've described your home really well. Now let's talk about the activities you do there. What's the first thing you usually do in the morning?
The first thing I do is open the curtains in my room to let sunlight in. Then I make my bed and go to the kitchen to drink a glass of warm water.
Good routine. After that, how do you spend the rest of your morning?
I prepare breakfast with my mother. Sometimes it's eggs, sometimes parathas, or sometimes just tea and toast. After breakfast, I help clean the kitchen and then get ready for my day.
Nice. What about during the day? Do you study or work at home?
Yes, I do. I usually study at my desk in my bedroom. It's quiet there, so I can focus. If I'm working on something important, I turn off my phone and keep everything organized.
That's a good habit. Do you ever spend time in your living room during the day?
Sometimes, if I take a break, I sit on the sofa and watch a short video or read a book, but I try not to stay there too long because I might get lazy.
Makes sense. What about household chores? Do you help with cleaning?
Yes, I do. I sweep my room, dust the shelves, and sometimes help mop the floor. I also keep my study table clean. It makes me feel organized.
Great. And in the evening, how do you usually spend your time at home?
In the evening, I often sit in the balcony. I like the fresh air and the view. My family also gathers in the living room and we have tea together. After that, I continue studying or work on my personal goals.
Do you ever cook dinner?
Yes, sometimes. I'm not an expert, but I enjoy helping. I can cook simple things like rice, pasta, and omelets. My mother is better, so I follow her instructions.
Sounds fun. And what do you do before going to bed?
Before bed, I clean my room a little, check my emails or messages, and plan my next day. Then I switch off the lights and sleep around 11 or 12.
Your daily routine at home seems organized and healthy. Good job.
Thanks. I try my best to stay disciplined at home because it affects my whole day.
You've described your home and daily routine very well. Now let's talk about the area where you live. How would you describe your neighborhood?
My neighborhood is quiet and friendly. Most of the people living here know each other, and it feels safe. There are small streets, many trees, and a peaceful environment.
That sounds nice. Are there any shops or markets near your home?
Yes, there are. There's a small grocery shop on the corner where we buy milk, bread, and quick items. A few minutes away, there's a bigger market where I can find fruits, vegetables, and household things.
Convenient. What about public transportation? Is it easy to travel from your area?
Yes, it's easy. There's a bus stop close to my house, and rickshaws are always available. If I need to go far, I book a ride through an app.
Good to hear. Are there any parks or open spaces nearby?
Yes, there's a small park about 5 minutes away. Many people go there for morning walks, jogging, or just to relax. I also go there sometimes to clear my mind.
Nice. What about things like noise level or traffic? Is your area crowded?
Not really. It's usually calm. There's some traffic during the morning and evening, but overall it's peaceful. At night it gets very quiet, which I like.
What kind of people live in your neighborhood?
Mostly families. There are children who play outside in the evenings and adults who sit outside and talk. Everyone is respectful and helpful. If someone needs anything, people support each other.
That's wonderful. Do you have any favorite place in your neighborhood?
Yes, I do. There's a small cafe nearby. It's simple but cozy. I sometimes go there with friends or sit alone with my laptop. The tea is really good.
Sounds like a great spot. Now tell me, how long have you been living in this neighborhood?
I've been living here for several years and I feel comfortable and connected to the place now. It feels like home.
Nice. So, overall, would you say your neighborhood is a good place to live?
Yes, definitely. It's peaceful, safe, and convenient. Everything I need is close by, and the people are kind. I'm happy living here.
Great explanation. You described your neighborhood clearly and naturally. Keep practicing like this. You're improving fast.
Thank you. I'll continue practicing.